Oh, here we are. Mr. Jones is playing the Warlock, and BlakeHall is playing his Hunter. And Mr. Hall is contemplating what he is going to do with his first card. Well, look at that. Nice pair of Argent Squires out on the board. Isn't that pretty? And the Fiery Warbat. This is going to be who can kill who the fastest. You got the Knife Juggler out there. Well, in his hand, he drew the Knife Juggler. Probably going to play the Flame Imp, I imagine. Yep.
I'm back, Dan. Ate some
All
chips.
right.
Hopefully, we are not getting reported.
I hope not. We don't want the probation extended.
All right. So,
yeah, right now we got a couple of fast decks.
this should be quick.
Who kill who the fastest. And right now, they're kind of at a draw.
Uh-oh. 50-50.
Yep.
And?
Plays.
Got him.
Gets it. So he played the Knife Juggler and then dropped an Abusive Sergeant, and the knife went and took out BlakeHall's Argent Squire. So. A kill command to get rid of the Knife Juggler. And now he plays the Darkshire Councilman. He's probably wishing he'd have kept that what did he play? The kill command. Alright, Mr. Jones is contemplating how best to beef up his Darkshire Councilman. Nope, you didn't see that, Fred.
Last tap, sorry, I'm trying to...
No worries.
Okay, 1 second.
It's all good. I'm just trying to do a little color commentary here while you get your little snack. Well, BlakeHall, I haven't followed him, I haven't friended him yet, so I'm not sure what he's holding in his hand. So, Mr. Hall is contemplating how best to spend his 5 mana this turn. Mr. Jones has a pretty strong looking hand. It looks like he's trying to figure out how to best get rid of that pesky Quartermaster, which he just successfully did. Councilman, Darkshire Councilman, Quartermaster. Words. Okay. That was a Mortal Coil into the Abusive Sergeant. One wolf to take out the other wolf. We got the Councilman sitting out there all by his little lonesome, but he knows he already played 1 kill command, so... Now looks like we might be off to the races as to who can take who down the fastest. Mr. Jones must be feeling pretty good about the cards in his hand. Yeah, he's got enough 1/1s to throw out there. Oh, all the knives are missing. Yeah, hopefully maybe this knife will take out... No, all the knives went on by... All of them missed the Argent Horse Rider and went straight to the face. Ooh, and that's a lot of hounds.
Alright, I'm back. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
The lunch they were gonna bring did come finally, but... Is it still pretty even out here? Looks like it.
Yeah. Like I said, that's a lot of hounds, but he's got to use a lot of them just to get rid of that councilman. So.
Yeah, you can't leave that thing up. It's,
But he played a whole bunch of stuff with the knife juggler, and none of them hit the Argent Horseman.
Oh really? The knives were
it was
going
like
everywhere.
At least three went straight to the face.
Alright, so there was looked like a life tap there, and now, wait. He's just gambling. Okay. That's scary. More gambling and not hitting. Well, I guess you now defender here. One more gamble. Guess he killed one of all this stuff. You can't. Trying to go face, but you can't.
Can't.
So, bye bye juggler, and here comes the old-fashioned Call of the Wild. Oh man.
Doesn't look good for Mr. Jones on this one.
I don't know. Let's see. Yeah, nah.
He has no way to get rid of all this.
Yeah, he's
really.
Done for. Oh well. Here we go.
Gotta respect tapping when you only got 4 health left.
Well, you have to at this point. There's nothing else you can do. I guess you
got a Void Walker out of his.
Yeah, he could Leroy, but even then, there's just nothing really going on. Wow, the hunter. Taking
That was
on...
just your mid-range hunter, right?
Yep. For sure. Let's update this. The hunter won. See, that's a good choice from BlakeHall there.
Yep.
It was 1-0. Let's see what they decide to pick here. I suspect.
Wonder if we see some zoo on zoo action.
You think it's zoo? Both of these?
Well, we know one is. So, we'll find out. Changed it up. I mean, MrJones went to the shaman.
Well, yeah. I mean, you have to.
Yeah.
The shaman. Well, it can go either way. We'll see. He had lightning storms, right? So that should help him, if I remember correctly. I think I'm gonna mute the mic here, Dan. So keep going
no problem.
strong.
Go for it. As it looks like BlakeHall is playing a zoo deck, and our shaman here might, if he draws some of that lightning storm action here early, it could be pretty tough for Mr. BlakeHall on this one. But he plays a Direwolf Alpha. He's going to start working on that tunnel trog. Yep. MrJones dropping the totem golem. Totem golem did a little trading. Oh, here comes one of those councilmen. BlakeHall plays, but MrJones's hand looks pretty good. He probably out. That's what I do. Here comes the abusive to get rid of that councilman. Still drop the tunnel trog. But maybe he's contemplating the totem golem? No, he should play the tunnel trog. If he's going to play anything anyway. That's what I would do. Why is he playing the totem golem? Interesting. Okay.
Put this apple on your head.
And your mic's not muted, just so you know.
The light protects me.
Oh, comes the Argent Squire right after. Knife Juggler. Knife Juggler's seems to be hitting pretty well. Oh no.
Did you bring some fish?
Plays a totem. I don't know why I didn't play that tunnel trog, but I'm gonna start trying to clear the way of it. Yeah, I'm glad I'm not trying to call something for the regular podcast. I'd be failing like a mother like right now. All right, he's tapping first like he should. Lightning storm. Is that what he was waiting on, maybe? That got rid of a bunch of things. Four mana. He can still play the Faceless. Yep. Down comes the Faceless. Which bumped the Tunnel Trog up enough to remove that Councilman, keeping the board cleared. But he is losing card advantage. He's got that Doom Hammer in his hand, though. That he could...
I wonder.
Yeah, even with the Overload, he could play the Doom Hammer next turn. Or the Argent Horseman and something else, depending on what he draws. Ooh, 2 Voidwalkers by Blake. Oh, he gets a Rockbiter weapon. Interesting. Well, now he's really contemplating what he wants to do. Because a Rockbiter could do 10 points of damage. With that there Doom Hammer, or... Okay, so he's just clearing the board. He's going to play that Argent Horse Rider. Yep, keep the board cleared. He's got a fair amount of minions down. I'm not sure what Blake could have to deal with all of this. Drops an Imp Gang boss. There's a pair of them. Not going to help him much here. This might be it. Yeah, this is it for Blake. If he sees it. Which he probably does.
Yeah, he's dead then. He's dead.
Okay, yeah, well, I was just wondering if Mr. Jones saw it. If she does, obviously.
Yeah, he had way over damage.
Even I started adding that math up. Well, yep, we count this one. So is that 2 to... Is that 2-1?
It's 1-1.
1-1. Sorry, I'm rushing things here. Too much Rockstar.
Ah, that's what you're doing? Help you through this?
Yep, I'm here, Rockstar.
That's awesome, man. Whew. Well, let's see what happens here. It's tied up. The shaman's out of the way for... See, the unique ones are out of the way for each. So now it's a matter of mirror matches, I guess.
Possibly.
Or same classes, so to speak.
Yep.
We're deciding what's it gonna be. Let's see.
So we could potentially see some Warlock on Warlock, or Warlock on Warrior. It's going to be one or the other, I guess, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Oh. On a side note, completely off topic while we're waiting, because my AC just kicked on, and they just were in here and they repaired it, and I did not realize how well my air conditioning could be working. They had to replace the whole condenser unit in the apartment here because it was just so ancient and plugged up. So I have nice air conditioning.
Very good.
And here we go. We got some Warrior on Warlock action.
Okay. What do we expect?
They're both a couple of speedy decks. It's going to be kind of
Okay, so it's the Dragon Warrior that we saw versus the Zoo. Oh man, this could go either way. The lack of 2-drops is gonna force him to not coin. He's gonna coin something next turn.
right.
For the life binder.
Probably gonna trade into this Flame Imp. No.
No. Goes to the face.
Let's just
Guess
go.
he wants to put the pressure on.
I guess.
Maybe make him trade. Try and get 3 points out of it, and force him to do the trade like that.
See the councilman come in.
Yeah. Well, that
Well-
worked out. He got the trade, and
Well, there's a fairy
him.
dragon. That's good. Because he had nothing before that.
yeah,
And now the rest of the curve is pretty smooth.
yeah, he's got 4 or 5.
Gang boss comes down. The trade is clean. Now he has a choice here. Do you just Twilight or do you execute? Probably Twilight Guardian. See, he can play all these 1/1s, the Forbidden Ritual, and now he can even buff with Direwolf and dump the whole hand. Which is probably what I would do. Play Direwolf, Possessed Villager, Argent Squire, and kill that 6 health minion with the Councilman. Should be enough if he sees it. Because it grows to 6.
Right.
And it's important to position the rest of the minions correctly. Probably, we'll see. Well, he does not see. Does he not see this? He does not see it, or maybe he's just going for a different line altogether. Yeah. That was a different way to do it. This is another way to do it. I don't know, but it's.
Yeah.
I mean, gets a bigger minion down. I guess that's pretty good.
And he's still got the other councilman, so.
Yep, you just hurt your in-gang boss. It's the only difference, but that's not necessarily a bad thing. Looks like the execute is gonna happen though, so that's good. It forced out an execute. Left everything at 1 health, so if you draw that ghoul, you could clear. That's good.
There you go. Tap first.
Always.
Direwolf Alpha. A little damage to the
The
face.
light protects me.
Some Argent Squire action, huh?
Alright, here. Ooh. Doomgar NPO in the hand. That's 9 damage plus another 5. It's getting close. You start here with Peddler, probably. See what you get.
Yeah.
It's another PO. I would take it.
Or,
No, you take the PO. You want all this burst.
well, I was trying to think of the other fort, the Soulfire.
Oh, you did not tap first. No, I disagree with that. As you will know. Oh no!
He tapped last.
That's a sin. He did tap into a good card because he doesn't have a good way to deal with all this stuff. Gormok
Yeah.
should be activated.
MrJones has a good hand here.
He does, but there's no way to deal with all this.
Maybe.
True. He doesn't need a brawl or something.
You think he's gonna Malkorok? No?
I think he's gonna try and get he's gonna go for multiple minions, and more than one thing down, and get a
Well,
walk.
the frothing's gone. I mean, he may be even dead. Let's see. That's 2, 4, 5, 6, and 9. Not enough. But alright, so you just I would juggler.
I think when you're holding Deathwing in your hand, you're like, how can I stretch this out long enough to get to turn 10?
Yeah. Just
Oh,
Gormok
that's
that
not
thing.
good. Gormok, just yeah.
A little bit of a
I don't think this is gonna get to turn 10.
Yeah, he traded in Gang Boss there. I don't know that he had to, but that's fine. There's Alex
Cleared
Ross's
the
champion.
board.
But it may be too late.
Yeah.
I think he's dead, actually. And Zoo continues to terrorize everywhere he goes.
Yep.
Yeah, so yeah, that's it. This is the game.
I guess I just don't know how to play it right.
I don't know. Well, it's 2-1 for BlakeHall here, and unless he misses this somehow, I don't think so. Yep, it's a massive stuff.
That's a lot of damage. That's enough damage.
It's more than enough. I think he's really making sure, you know.
Oh yeah, I know. I
Look,
understand. You're in a.
The last tap. He's just doing it now to mess with me.
I was gonna say, I think he just did that one to mess with you.
He's just like, I'm gonna show him who's gonna tap when. Wowzers. Alright, well,
So Blake is down to his warrior deck.
it's 2-1.
Won't be too much longer, and we shall see who the second quarterly Hearth Coach champion is.
So BlakeHall has no decision. He has to play his warrior. It's just whether MrJones wants to counter it with Zoo or roll the dice on a 50-50 with his Dragon Warrior in the mirror match. Looks like he's
He's gonna try and
gambling.
get the warrior on warrior thing out of the way.
Just do the
If he
mirror.
can pull this off, he stands a better chance of winning with his warlock deck, probably.
Yeah, depending on how many Ravaging Ghouls and Fiery War Axes BlakeHall can draw. But that's not here yet. He still needs to win this one, so let's see how it goes. Alright, looks like an okay opening hand for MrJones.
It's not bad at all.
Not too bad for BlakeHall either, just that nothing here. So do you coin a dragon or do you coin the Alex Travis champ?
I would point out because since it's got 2, I would point out a dragon and go for 6 next turn.
Well, he decides
But
to.
he's going.
Yep, the Alex champion. I think I agree with you then on the dragon, but well, Fiery Wind Axe comes in the hand.
So Maybe that wasn't such a bad idea.
It meant 6 damage versus just
Mhm.
3. See, but you would have gotten 3, now you could do 3 more and then another 3 perhaps. I don't know. It's
That's true.
now it could wash because if he plays the fairy dragon, there's no way to interact with it. Well, with the wind axe, so you could take another 3.
So that's probably what's going to happen. He played the dragon, the fairy dragon.
For the life binder.
No, he plays his Alex as a champion and goes face with it in true mirror match style. I would expect the fiery war axe to come down and take that down, going the other way.
Yep.
So advantage slightly to MrJones, but he gives back the initiative to BlakeHall, who's going to play a Corcoran Elite. That's going to go into the face. That's going to represent 8 damage, but then coming back the other way will be another Corcoran Elite.
Interesting.
It's a real mirror match.
Yeah.
The unfortunate thing is on the backswing, the Corruptor is going to come down, and that's going to hurt. And I don't see an effective way for MrJones to deal with this swing right here. That's going to be painful.
Ooh. Yeah.
And he has nothing against this right now. Well, picks up a blood to Iker.
It's still not enough.
You
Not
probably
right
just
now.
Azure Drake here and hope for the best. I don't know anything else you can do.
No.
Yep.
Gets a Matlock out of it. Or what is that?
Oh.
Matlock.
Malkorok.
Malkorok.
So you have a choice here of you can Drake first. Not sure that changes anything. You could also just become super aggressive, go face, play the Draconic Crusher, and just say, do you have it? Right? We have a 9-9 and a 5-4. Deal with
Probably
it.
what I would do.
But he's opting to Drake, Blood to Iker, and the trade as well, so a bit of a more safer play. If I was gonna trade there, if it was me, I would have hang on to the Iker to activate Gramash and turn 9. But that's me, you know.
Yeah.
Cause I guess it gives you a 2-2 here, but it's not as exciting. I guess it kills that 3-2, but I like activating Grom sometimes.
Oh yeah.
I think the aggressive line with the hand that he had was probably better. See, now he's deciding to do it. So I don't know. Or he's thinking about it. It's off curve, it's kind of weird. I mean, it could backfire. It could always backfire, right? When you go aggressive. But well,
Yep.
it looks like he's not gonna now. He changed his mind. Now I don't understand this because you would have won a trade at one end then, for sure.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Hmm.
Wow, he's going with Malkorok. He gets a King's Defender. No, what's this? Rallying Blade. Gonna do some trades here. Establish a board. I don't know. He may be able to pull this off. Unless he...
MrJones, that is.
Yes, MrJones. Unless he can... Oh man. He wins... He's... Wow. So... MrJones could kill this with Alex Stress's champion. Or he could just... Can he gamble for the win? 18-9. Nope, not enough. So he has to deal with it. No gambling for wins. He could also just play the Alex Stress's champion and the 3-6. Armor up, go face. hoping that the 3-6 will hold off the 9-9, you know?
Yeah.
And keeping a 3-3 at 6-5 on the board.
Playing Gromosh.
He goes with the Gromosh. Now that I don't understand.
Just to get rid of that 9-9.
Well, you could have done it with Alex Stras's champion. And then play the Guardian. You don't have to give a Grom. That was confusing. I think this game is done, and BlakeHall's gonna be probably our champion. Maybe not. Let's see. If he counters with Grom, he's dead no matter what. If he plays Guardian, Alex Champ, just fill up the board, I suppose. Oh, there was no way to activate the Guardian, so is that what it was?
No.
Ah, maybe that's what it was. There's no dragon to activate, so he would have died anyway.
Yeah, I can't get the...
Well, but I would have not killed Grom still, right?
No, I don't understand the Grom thing.
Yeah, that's weird. Well, this puts him one off right now. So yeah, and if he had kept... Anyway. Yep. And it's a 50-50 for the money.
Let's see if,
and he got it.
Yep.
So our champion is BlakeHall. Yeah, I don't understand that Gromosh. It doesn't make sense.
maybe a little pressure.
Huh?
Little pressure.
Yeah, I think the pressure got to him. Well, BlakeHall is gonna...
Or maybe he had another plan, I don't know.
Could
he
be.
just didn't see it. It didn't work out for him.
BlakeHall becomes our second Patreon quarterly tournament champ. Woo!
Yay! Awesome.
Well done, sir.
Yes.
Alright. I'm gonna do a last call for golden deck challengers.
Sure. I'm here.
But congrats to BlakeHall. Let's put it in here. Starting soon. That's not right. All right, BlakeHall. Good stuff.